Todd Barrow is a rising country artist who's starring in the short film The Third Division, produced by the Belmont Film Department. And Todd is with us here. How are you today?
Hey, man, just waking up, but it's good to be here.
So it's great to see you branching out into the film industry with this film, The Third Division. How did the project actually come together?
I was contacted by the head of the film department at Belmont University to see if I was interested in, getting involved with their film department, and they were getting ready to get a film ready for winning some amazing awards, which they did. And I had done work, with Matthew McConaughey's team in University of Texas when I got started. And so this just kind of carried over into this.
And what was it that drew you to the role? I mean, why did you accept the offer?
Since doing a lot of music, I fell in love with the film and television arts arena, and just felt like it was a good fit for me. And it just kind of goes naturally. I've seen the processes, and they're very similar to making music, actually, in storytelling.
So how did you find that difference? I mean, what are the key similarities and differences in making music and making a film?
Well, the elements they're the same or similar in the patterns of telling the story, obviously. Just in a longer process or it's more lengthy, actually. There's a lot more work involved in it. I realized when you're doing a film and shooting the scenes, but it's creating that magic, the emotion, the connection, giving the audience that experience to communicate that really what's going on with that character in that as a character in the film or in that role.
And do you think that your career as a musician has helped you, I suppose, because as a musician you're already kind of out there, you already have a persona, if you like, so it's maybe easy to get into acting?
Yes, absolutely. And I was encouraged to do that by many professionals in the industry, actually in the entertainment industry, and directors and producers and screenwriters. And so I said, you know what, let me give this a shot. I never dreamed of doing it. I really didn't. I actually was going to stay away from it and just focus on music. But it's just such a wonderful experience in doing these projects. But yes, the having a profile, being out there, my name, definitely drew more people to want me involved in their projects.
So now that you've broken into acting, do you plan to continue doing it along with the music?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I can't get away from it. I tell you, I got addicted the first time I got on a film set and was handed a script. I mean, it was just like I was hooked instantly and just can't get enough of it. So both parallel. I enjoy the studio. I enjoy writing music still. And producing those tracks, but also now in film and in television too. It's wonderful.
Now, the film itself seems to have a connection to the military and veterans. So how do you think the film sheds light on the experiences of those who have served?
Yes, it's very, very dear to my heart, being a Marine and having served in the military for in the USA. But there is a message there that touches so many spectrums. People that have served in the military, those that they'll definitely relate to it, and I wanted something that was relative, something that I could reach out, to those who have served and inspire them through either battle scars or wounds or, those even interested and want to serve their country in the military.
Did your own personal experiences as a veteran influence your decision to be a part of the film in the first place?
Oh, yes. When I was given the script and they showed me my part in this and realizing that it's based on a true story, actually, I said, I have to do this. It was just me. So it wasn't very hard to get into that character because I already knew that character.
How do you think the film will help fellow veterans like yourself when they watch it?
I think that, we deal with a lot of military, those who've served in wartime and have, experienced those kinds of emotional pains and the things that they've seen that are hard to really get rid of once you've been there. I think that it will give them a new insight. I think it'll lift their spirit. I think it'll, kind of help them to say, it's okay that I had to go do what I did for my country. And it speaks loud and clear that, be proud of what you've done. Serving in the military.
So how did you personally prepare for the role?
So yes, I had to. I actually did a study. I went and did some research. I always research whenever I'm going to do a film or involved with television, to research just like I do music, and just find out who this person was. To realize, and they actually sent me photos of this guy with his being in his uniform. When he was serving, his years of service, the awards he won serving, and his family. So it was just like, wow, I really started to develop that character and really get a good idea of who he was and portray that in the film.
And now that you're acting, of course, and you hope to continue, do you think you're going to be able to balance that along with the music? I mean, do you think they're going to work quite well together?
That's a good question. Actually, it has been a little challenging because, I have to kind of switch gears, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game. In filmmaking and working with that area of the arts. However, music is still in my blood, and it just it'll never leave me. And in fact, I've been writing a new song actually this in the last 2 weeks, preparing to come out most likely in October. So I'm starting to kind of get, learn how to ride the horse, so to speak, and stay stable with both careers. Yes.
Yes, stable. See what you did there. What can you tell us about this song that you're writing?
So yeah, it's really it's interesting that there's some developments going around in the industry, or actually in publicity or social media. There's a comeback. I can't give too much detail, but it does relate to the character of Tarzan. And the heroes are superheroes we look up to, but being able to identify with it. But it's going to be great. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, your latest single that you've came out with, obviously before this one that's coming up, is Best of Me, and that actually delves into your life story. So is it similar to the themes of the film in a way? You can relate to that song as well as this film?
Yeah, I definitely can. This song was written to just kind of give a little insight or a snippet of my life, how I grew up, the things I kind of did growing up, and overcoming challenges, and then also to give that back to the world and say, hey man, be the best you, the best version of you. Whatever you've gone through, your struggles, your pains, your experiences in life, turn that around, use it for good, and and overcome. You can do it.
Of course, your music as well combines traditional country influences with some modern elements. So do you think that this short film works well with the country style? Yeah,
definitely. It's, when I'm doing film and or any kind of project like that, I can tell that country boy starts to come out of me, that Texas boy, starts to kind of rise up, and that backbone and that to really fill in that character and portray those moments so that it really captures the theme of the movie or the film.
Well, this film is, of course, called The Third Division, but in the meantime, is there anything that you're working on at the moment, either in terms of acting or music? Of course, you've got this song coming out, hopefully in October.
Yes, the song is definitely in the cooker, I should say. But I do have, I'm part of a crew or a new series that'll be coming out on all the streaming services. It's going to be called Bounty, and I'll be playing a cop. There's a scene, I think I'm in series 2. It's going to be a TV series, actually, that I'm excited about, and it's gonna should be coming out hopefully this fall. On all those name brand streaming services that you get,
Yeah.
that you can watch it.
Sounds good. And in the meantime, where are we able to watch this short film, The Third Division?
Yeah, I don't know if we can, there's on YouTube, actually, there's a link to that. I would have to project that on a screen or something, but if you go to YouTube, you should be able to find that, The Third Division, and it is available to watch for free.
Sounds great. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great to have you here.
Always my pleasure, Toby. Thank you so much for having me.